Hey there, gamers. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. So, I just want to preface this saying I've never really made a tutorial video before, so I apologize. It comes off kind of sloppy. Uh, I just wanted to do this one particular one because I've seen a lot of people have issues with it, and I've never really seen any videos so far in this regard, so here's hoping I can help you guys. So I've seen a lot of people get a Phoebus, how do you pronounce it? They got one like early game, they got one through Mount Cornet, or maybe a friend gave them one, but they didn't have the Prism Scale to attach to it and trade it to evolve, and so they've been kind of out of luck, and the only other way to evolve a Phoebus is through High Beauty. So in order to help fix that, I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not as daunting as it might seem, and to give you an idea, I haven't even been to the 3rd gym yet, and I already have a Milotic. So in order to raise beauty, coolness, cuteness, any of those stats, you have to feed it poppins, and this is the poppin house. But before you can make poppins, you need to have the poppin case. On the rare chance that you don't have that, don't worry, it's right over here in this house. This nice old man who smells like 1939 will talk to you and tell you that he loves you, and then he'll give you a poppin case. Very nice guy. So once you've got that, we're going to go right back here. I'm going to be using 2 specific berries. There's other berries you can use. The reason that I'm going to be using the 2 that I'm about to show you is because they're not only early game, but I found them plentiful. So the 2 berries we're going to be using are the Chesto berry and the raspberry. The raspberry, there was quite a few, like, from just, on my natural way of just exploring the world. Chesto berries weren't as plentiful, but right before Heart Home City is the Berry Master, and the lady in that home will sell you a Chesto berry very cheap, so very easy to stock up on them. The reason we're using them, in case you're wondering, is because of the dryness. You want to make sure they have that dry factor. That's what's going to raise the beauty. So in order to make one, and you're going to have to make it through this fun little contraption, and I'll show you here right now, in case you've never made one. It's not hard, but hey, you might be messing it up and you're not sure why you're getting foul poppins or something, so I'll be glad to explain why. You only want to use one of each, one Chesto, one Raz. If you use too many, you will get a foul poppin. So you just want to use just these 2. That's all you're going to need, I promise. So go ahead and hit start. You'll have 3 kind of stages of the poppin making stage. You'll see the red outline of those red dots. You'll have red dots, followed by yellow, followed by blue. The red and yellow, very simple. You just have to go and stir it nice at a nice brisk pace, and turn whenever it shows the arrows. If you go too fast, you'll spill it and lower the quality of the poppin. So don't worry about being fast here, just be nice and steady. Don't worry about having to get it at the edge. We're at the yellow stage now. You're doing the same thing. You're just going to keep spinning it. And you'll notice in the middle that it's going to kind of get darker. You'll see some like color spots. As it's getting darker, you're going to get into the blue dot stage here, which you'll see like on the edge. You see how it's getting darker. So now you want to start picking up the speed. If you go too slow, you'll burn it. So you won't spill it any now, but now you got to worry about burns. So spin it as fast as you can. The faster you can do this part, the better level your poppin will be. So, spinning it, perfect, we're done just like that. Look at that, we got a level 19, and we got 2 of them. So, no worries on, the amount of poppins you'll get. So we're gonna do now. So real quick, I'm gonna just show you, as an example here. I've already made quite a few in advance. I have some level 19 poppins, and I got a couple 18s. The main difference here, as I was saying earlier, if you spin it fast enough, if you get it before the 1 minute time mark, you'll get like a little bit higher. If you don't, if a total minute passes by and you don't spill it, burn it, you'll get a level 18. Still more than enough for what you need. If you do have a spill or a burn, it'll lower a little bit, level 16. Not the worst, but just keep that in mind as you're making your poppins. You might want to save before you start making them, that way you can ensure you have the highest level you can possibly make. So there's that. And the reason I was using both a Chesto and a raspberry. If you just do one or the other by themselves, they'll only be at level 9. So you want to make sure they're at higher levels, because then each poffin will increase its beauty at a much higher rate. Alright, so let's go ahead and feed one to Phoebus here. Toss it a bone. Toss it right at his face. A little delayed in opening its mouth, but it's doing its best, and you know what? I love it for it. As you'll see, kind of subtly, the beauty went up a little bit. I'll feed it one more just to kind of show you how much it's going up. You'll see here in a moment. Alright. And just like that, you'll see it's already making a pretty good dent into the beauty. Down below, you'll see the sheen. Another reason why you want to make sure you use those 2 berries, the softness of the poffin will be lower, and the lower the poffin, the more you can feed it. The sheen is like, it's limited. Like those little sparkles that you see, once it's a full bar, you can't feed the Feebas anymore. That's why it's critical to have that level 18 versus a level 9. So I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm going to feed it a total of 10 poffins. So we're going to do, so I'm going to do 8 more. When I'm done, I'll come back and we'll go from there. Okay, we're back, and I've gone and fed it 10 poffins. As you see, the sheen's gone up a bit. I can't feed it too many more poffins, but if you look at that beauty, that is more than enough to get it evolved. So let's go ahead and go do that real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and get into a random encounter, and then I'll be right back to show that it will evolve. Attaboy, Kronk. Alright, so just like that, got some levels, got going. I didn't have a rare candy, otherwise I would have just done that. But anyway, you get the point. And voila, look at this beautiful fish about to become even more beautiful. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You don't need to have these extravagant, fancy berries. Just some common raspberries, chesto berries. Like I said, all I needed was just 5 chesto berries and 5 raspberries. That was it. That's all you need. I hope this helps. I hope this helps solve those that might be having the Prism Scale issue. If you can't find that, here you go. Anyway, take care, hope that helps, and happy gaming!